good. Thank you very much. Yeah. Should we turn on the light? Hello, because it's my first time in India, first visit. I was 2 days in Mumbai in the innovation center that you saw. I did a group demo similar to this one. Then I was 1 day in Chennai with this gentleman who took me around to see some customers, and then I was here yesterday to prepare for today. And today that I will give you the demonstration. So I'm an international technical advisor for bakery products. That means bread, donuts, croissant, and puff pastry. I don't do patisserie. I am qualified as a pâtissier, but I never worked as one, so I'm not an expert. Whereas bread is my field of expertise. I've worked in bread my whole life. And I've been passionate about bread, first of all, because I love eating it. That's why I became a baker. It's not because I was not good in school. I was good in school. I decided to become a baker because I love bread and I wanted to be a baker. So today I'm going to give you a small overview of the different products available in India. And the idea is to show you how with these products you can have an easy production process and some quality items. What we want in Puratos is to bring you solutions to provide your customers with good products with a simple process. So all the process is very simple, and if at any point you have questions, please feel free to ask them, because it's the opportunity for us to exchange. It's not just I show and you look. It's also that you ask questions. If you want to come shape, you come shape. Today is about exchanging, okay? And at the end, all the questions that you have are welcome. The time that we have is quite dense, so I will be going through the program, but at some point when you want me to repeat something, please do, okay? I just need to have the way to go because all the proofing and the baking is on the other side, so we'll need to be bringing the trays to the other side, but my colleagues will help me and I'm sure everything will. First of all, I will tell you about the products that we made yesterday, and then I will talk to you about the program that we will make today. So yesterday, we prepared different items. First of all, we prepared soft doughs with Tigris Power. Tigris Power is a multi-purpose improver, especially designed for soft products. And we made one dough. That dough we divided into several items, and we made all the items that are on the left of the table. So you can see on top, you have a big brioche swirl with chocolate and red velvet filling inside. Below it, we have a turmeric bread with sesame, black sesame and white sesame on top. And on the right of that, we have some plates made with the soft dough made with Tigris Power and with cake mix. To the right, you have some traditional French baguettes that we made. As I said, not every French artisan has this quality of baguette. For this, we use S500. S500 is the most premium improver you will find in India. As my colleague mentioned, Puratos invented bread improvements. Before Puratos, there was no improvement of bread. It was just the flour. But as you know, flour quality is never the same. Staff is not always skilled, and the weather conditions are always changing. The use of a premium bread improver will make sure that you always have quality outputs in your shops. And then we made some products with easy brown and easy multi-cereal bread. So we made the loaf breads that you had sandwiches with, but we also made some different shapes to inspire you, because with the same dough you can make also some artisan-looking breads, which are more premium. And finally, we prepared some donuts. So here you see donuts covered with carrots, and also you've been able to sample them, the small ones. They're the same dough, and we fill them with our creme fill and with our fruit fill and chocolate fillings as well. That's what we prepared before. Now for the program of today, we will make, first of all, a focaccia with masala inside. So I used a local mix with masala to make a focaccia. I've tried it before with Indian customers who came to visit. Everybody loved it. We'll see if you love it as well. And then after that, we will work with the savory snack mix. So easy savory snack is a mix 50%. That means you put 50% of mix, 50% of flour. And it's complete. It contains the salt, it contains the improver, it contains the flavors, and it allows you to have a simple process and a quality output because it's very simple. And with this, we will make a variation of small items with fillings, Indian fillings and continental fillings, different shapes, new shapes that you can use that are creative and that are appealing to customers. Then we will do a ciabatta. I've already mixed the dough, we'll just do the dividing, and we'll put some different shapes and some fillings inside as well. And finally, we will shape some baguettes. Is the program clear with you? Okay, so first of all, let me talk to you about the focaccia that we prepared. This is it. So this is a focaccia. This is the standard form of focaccia. It can be bigger, it can be smaller, but basically it's a rectangular shape. What a focaccia is, it's a very soft dough with a lot of water. And what does a lot of water bring? It brings a very open structure of the bread, so it's quality bread, and also it gives better yield to you, because if you can add water, water is free. I mean, it's not free, but it's very much cheaper than the other ingredients. So the more water you can add, and the more yield you have. For this one, we use 75% water on flour weight, which is very high, with the local flour. Everything we did today was with local flour. So the quality you see is what you can get using our product. And we've also decided to make some smaller items, like this. For example, if you want to make a sandwich, you just cut this in two, you fill it, and you cut it in two, and it's a ready-made sandwich with focaccia dough. Okay? So this is the dough as it is. The mixing is very simple. You put the mix, the flour, the water, and the yeast, a little bit of oil, and you mix for 5 minutes in first, 5 minutes in second. Then once it's mixed, you leave for 20 minutes, you divide, you leave for 20 minutes again, and then you shape it depending on what shape you want. Then you proof for an hour to an hour and a half, depending on weather conditions. And after, what we'll do now is put some toppings on it. So first of all, I will put some olive oil, and then some rock salt, and I also have some other fillings, the capsicum and olives. Yes? Okay. So you just sprinkle some olive oil with it, brush it a little bit. So unfortunately, we could not have an oven in this room. I will be sending the items to the other side for my colleagues to bake, and then they will come and present them to you. We cannot bake in front of you, and it's a pity, but I'm sure you get the idea. Okay. Can you keep on for this one? So once we put the olive oil, put my fingers in oil, and then I create the dimples that are so typical for focaccia. Okay? Just like so. Then I take some rock salt. And I sprinkle it on top. And finally, this is just a suggestion. You can use whatever you want. Because we have red, yellow, and the green, yellow, and red capsicum and black olives. I will mix this together and also sprinkle it on top of the items.